What is up, everybody? Welcome on in. There it is. Haha. I have done it. Don't worry, I have not been panicking and cleaning things up before I go live. Don't worry. Also, I will not go live earlier. Although maybe, but only like a half hour. Sorry, it's been a long day, too. Like a really long day of bullshit. So, as usual, I got some fun work stories. Because, it's only been one work day since my last stream. That's enough to get plenty of stories. I've never streamed at noon unless that was a day off. I've no, Oh, and then, I used to once in a while, if I missed a Saturday, I would make it up on a Sunday. That was it. But yeah, so work today was real interesting. So I got, so there's this project I'm on to get a whole bunch of our images. But what's the difference between a strammer and a strimmer? or, am I one of those? Strimmer. Could go any of those directions, I imagine. Disemboweled, I like it. But yeah, so part of a project where we're trying to take a bunch of our assets and put them in some kind of decently maintained system and everything. And every single, I am convinced that our lead architect only stumbles across good answers because his presentation skills are so fucking terrible. And in like a general sense. Not as in like only during presentations, just his ability to present information to others in a meaningful way is just like not there. Because the dude just talks and talks and talks during meetings. It confuses everybody, and he doesn't say anything of note, or anything new in many cases. It's the same thing we've already talked about. I don't get it. So like today, we were talking about how we were going to synchronize images between an on-prem server and Amazon S3. With the idea being that when it gets into this S3 bucket, it will go to two places. One of them will be an additional copy to a service that we're going to use for managing user access to information of things based on those images. The other is we're going to host that S3 bucket as a website for read-only, because the images are not like private info, they're for the public website and things like that. And we're going to have Cloudflare pull images from there to serve to clients, like to any downstream requester. I have now explained in its entirety what took 40 minutes of a call today. Because, so, there's this thing that people do when they present, and you can tell who doesn't know what they're doing with a presentation versus someone who does, because the biggest difference between the two is someone good at presentations just gets to the point. It is, these are the things you need to know to get to this conclusion I want you to reach, that I am giving to you from this presentation. Here's how you get to that conclusion. Someone that is bad at presentations will tell you 8 more stories that have nothing to do with the topic at hand, but tangentially related based on having the same words or being experienced by similar people. And that's what he does. That's what our lead architect fucking does in calls. Is he just starts talking and like effectively telling a story to ask a question. But the story has nothing to do with the question he's asking. So everyone's like, I don't understand your question anymore. Because there's so much extra information in there that just doesn't need to be there. It's insane. Like, I just don't get it. And the dude was apparently like a consultant for many years before settling down as an architect for a company. I'm just like, how are you a consultant when you can't give people a presentation? How? It boggles the mind. But not like the game, but like the bad way. Yeah, right? That's what I was saying earlier. I sent a message to ODAT and I was like, you and I should go and be consultants, work 4 hours a day, and make like $500,000 each a year. And then come back home and stream at earlier times for doing things that are actually fun. Yeah, because giving a presentation is not that hard. Presenting information is really straightforward. What's funny is we also have, what are they called? The Toastmasters. We have a group of like that at the company that hold meetings on some kind of basis. I don't even know how regular the basis it is. But they'll give tips for like how to improve your speaking and things like that. I was in a call with one of the cloud guys after the main one. Okay, but what about when smart people derail us during stream? So I called one of the cloud engineering guys after the like I was a one-on-one call after the main meeting that took way too fucking long, and I explained that to him and I was like, yeah, that's it, like that last 40 minutes I've just summarized for you in like 2 or 3 sentences there. And he was chatting about like, yeah, he was gonna go attend like the Toastmasters thing they have and try and get better. I was like, oh, I can give you a couple of really quick tips that helped me get better out of high school, like, or during high school. And you'll know, like, because he's seen, so once a quarter, roughly, it's probably gonna move to like 3 times a year instead of 4 times now. But we do a big all hands meeting with the software engineering and architecture teams, and we've invited the cloud engineering team to join us for a couple of those. And I put it, and each of the leads, myself included, give a short presentation covering their team's stuff over the last quarter. And I pointed to that, and I was like, if you look, there are 3 presentation styles present in that meeting. There is the one that I do, which is the presentation style, like a presentation itself. And these are the very simple rules I follow about here's how many things you put in bullet points, and here's how you talk. Here's how you bring information in. You follow that, even a bad implementation of those rules will get you a decent presentation. There's another style that one of the other leads uses that I call the storyteller style, where rather than him talking to a specific point and having some bullet points around it and some nice animations, he tells a story about the stuff that's happened, and it's really good. He is a phenomenal storyteller, but the storytelling style can deviate from the presentation style a bit, in that when you're telling the story, you bring in extra details and things like that to paint a better picture. It makes sense, but it works because he still gets you to a point in the story, and you know what he's talking about. The third style is what everyone else seems to do that's not him or I, which is, I'm going to give you 20 bullet points on a slide. They're all going to be complete sentences, sometimes multiple sentences per bullet, and then I'm going to read my slide to you as if I've never seen it before. And I hate that shit. But that's how the architect speaks, is that style, even when he doesn't have bullet points in front of him. Which means that he'll repeat the same thing 5 or 6 times with different sentence structures, and then ask a question about what he just said as if it's novel information that we have to confirm. Yeah, that's my assumption too. Yeah, so it gets aggravating. It gets really aggravating in a professional setting to listen to that all the time. But you're not being paid 6 figures for a job that is 1/3 presenting information. Like, that's the difference. That's why I won't criticize you for the way that you present things. Oh yeah, that's the rule so that's one of the rules that I mentioned to him, was like, yeah, if you're gonna read me your slide, stop reading. I can read faster than you can read it out to me. Why would I listen to you tell me the same thing? Like the rule that I use for bullet points is maximum 6 bullet points per slide. If it's something particular, maybe you can get away with 8. Never full sentences. Never more than one thought per bullet. So like you can't have a whole second clause in there. Like 2 incomplete sentences is still 1 too many for a bullet point. And if you can, keep it below 4 words. 4 words should be your target. At most for a bullet point. Because anything more than that, they will spend more time reading it than they will spend listening to you. And, yeah, like, oh god. No. I will animate a slide transition, and I will animate elements of a slide coming in if it's something that has... so, for example, what I've done is one summary slide that has 10 bullet points total across 4 sections. Something like that, maybe 12 total. And what I'll do is I'll have a nice little, like, fade-in animation or something. Oh, yeah. Fade, slide if it's on one side, or maybe a flip animation is all you should ever touch. Bouncing and shit is, oh god, so annoying. And also, your animation should be no more than a half second. I usually aim for a quarter of a second for animation. Because anything longer is distracting. I don't care anymore. But what I'll do is I'll have each of the 4 main points like fade into view as I start talking about it over a summary. And yeah, that's the other thing, is if you're going to use animations, make them meaningful. Like animating between slides is good if you've got a topic change. It's a nice visual indicator that you're moving on from the thing you're seeing currently. Or like I said, if you're, you know, for me it's like a summary thing where I'm talking for a minute per thing, but I've got 4 of them on the slide. So I'll have them animate in as I start talking about them. But yeah, animations should not dominate your PowerPoint ever. Because people are gonna look at you like you're a child. And you probably are. Have I ruined all of the presentations you've ever made because you love the animated pulsing bullet points that are incredibly distracting and make it so that people want to watch the animation instead of listening to whatever it is you don't want to say? Because if your goal is to make people not listen to you, animations and long-winded slides are the thing. Also, I will always, like, the other thing is, if you're unable... Yeah. If you're unable to get to reduce your stuff down to bullet points for a slide, you don't know it well enough anyway. That's the other thing that I told him, was like, the reason that bullet points are notes is because they're your notes for you. So that you know what order you want to talk about something in without writing it down and putting it on your hands or some shit like that. I also never write a full sentence for my presentation ahead of the presentation. If I need to write down a full sentence, it means that I haven't properly understood what I'm trying to say for that sentence, or however much more I have to write, and I shouldn't be presenting it at that point, if I don't understand it enough to do that. Which is how I know that every time you're watching someone read off a slide, it's because they don't know what they're presenting to you either. Oh, also, this one's just funny as hell to me. So, was in a call with Cloudflare today. And they're giving us some overview. By the way, ODAT, they're introducing more stuff this year for Cloudflare workers that looks like it's going to be really cool, and it's kind of exciting. But they were giving us a thing that, like, you know, here's stuff that we're building at Cloudflare right now and things like that. You know, anything that you're interested in from the corporate side, let us know. We'll set up deeper dive sessions and things, because we pay them quite a bit of money. So in the call were... Wait, did they not do those yet? Hold up. I thought they had. Oh my god, Google, stop feeding me your fucking AI on the main page. Oh god, Google, why? Hold on. Why can't I just say no? Stop feeding me AI bullshit. Why is that not a fucking option, Google? Piss heads. Okay, hold on. Oh, they're adding support for Python workers. Yeah, using Pyodide for that, which I thought was kind of cool. Oh, you know what you can do? You can now write Sublime plugins in Cloudflare, right? That's how Python works. You know what? I haven't done that yet either. Maybe I'll do that on stream. Oh god. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna say, let's move into the code screen here. I haven't looked at the stuff from Dev Week yet, but maybe it'd be cool. Obtain live objects? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, wait, I just realized what that means. Never mind. Yep, WebAssembly there. Oh, hold up. R2 can do event notifications. Hold up a minute. You want to develop with Prisma? Nope, that's a negative. Prisma bad. Ooh, pages support for Wrangler stuff. That's cool. Actual deployments, stack traces. Huh. Want to pull that one up. Stuff for images I'm interested in. Really? I want to look at that one. Sorry, I didn't think we'd do this part, but we're doing this. Ooh, general availability for the browser rendering API? Hell yeah. Cloudflare snippets. I've never heard of PartyKit. Let's read that. Hold up, we can use RPC now? Oh, okay. Worker to worker stuff. Cool. Did they? I've never read the emails they sent to me, so I didn't know that. Alright. R2 event notifications. Huh. Okay. Alright, that seems pretty straightforward. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Hmm. Ooh, that's cool. I want to see that working. We might do this in a minute. Okay. This stuff seems cool. Ooh, okay. That's neat. So that's the way that we do the GitHub connection with pages. They're going to extend that to workers. Okay. I also like that we can serve static assets from workers. That's pretty cool. I want to see what it means to build workers with full stack frameworks. I'm curious as to how that's going to work. That seems interesting. Tail workers. Ooh. Ooh, log push is good. I want to play with that at some point. Proxy dingus? What would a proxy dingus do? Nice, I like it. Yeah, definitely hypothetical and not something that's actually happened now, correct, yeah. I understand that. Oh. That's cool. Huh. I want to play with this. This seems really cool. back to that one. Okay, I like the gradual deployment one. That's a neat thing. Okay. Oh, cool. They'll use the source maps to map things properly for tail worker consumption. That's also pretty neat. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. This I'm actually reading a little bit more in depth. Hold up. Okay, so you set a rate limiter. Oh, okay. And then you ask it if it's good or not. Oh my god, you could... Oh, that's so cool. That means that you could implement path... Or you could do rate limiting on, like, API keys and things without having to write your own fucking logic and storage. Oh, jeez. None of that seems terribly interesting. Ooh, I wanted to play with this one, the WebSocket hibernation. I know, I'm sorry, it's been a long day, man. Ooh, WebSocket hibernation is so cool. What? This is insane. I mean, this is already a crazy amount. No way. That is amazing. Okay, so WebSocket stuff. I've put off playing with them a little bit because I didn't quite have all the ideas down that I wanted. But I played with them a little while back with that the Battle Royale Frogger that I had been playing with the idea of. And so what this is WebSocket messages used to cost as much as a full request to a durable object, and now they're cutting that price down to a 20th. Like, what? I mean, that difference in price is insane. Okay, what else we got here? Cloudflare calls seems interesting. Okay, Cloudflare's really trying to get new things like Twitch to build on them instead of Amazon. Hey, what up, dude? Welcome on in. How you doing tonight? Oh, cool. They now have a pre-built widget for images. All right, I'll hydrate. Oh. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. We're just reading Cloudflare Developer Week summaries of stuff right now before I jump into updating my libraries. Huh, okay. That's cool. I might actually join the Cloudflare Discord at some point. Yeah, I was gonna say, I already knew that I had this open as well. A 3-watch streak, nice. Blah, blah, you want UDP stuff, yeah. Peer-to-peer WebRTC. Okay. Selective forwarding units through there. Yeah, that makes sense. Yada yada. I hate sometimes when they name this shit, because the actual standards are whip and whip. This is interesting. This is really interesting. I don't know if I'm going to use it for anything, honestly, but it'd be cool. Closely WebRTC related, though. Okay, here we go. Browser rendering. Oh. Hell yeah. I might play with this at some point soon. Okay, session management. Huh. Why would I need session management for Puppeteer? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I see. So it's session management for browser rendering stuff for the startup time reduction. Got it. Huh. That's neat. Okay. Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. Request and response modification for free? I don't gotta use workers anymore? Hold up. Wait. God damn, only 5% of us are gonna see it? What? I'm gonna come back and read that one. Okay, alright, hold up. Workers for platforms? I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, okay, workers for specific other platforms. Got it. Alright. Don't care, not using those. Okay, now what the fuck is Party Kit? I have no idea what Party Kit is, because I've never heard of it. Okay. I've never looked at this library before. I'm gonna try it out at some point now. Alright, so what's this? Oh, I see. Okay. That looks pretty cool. Never gonna use it. Alright. Alright, it's time to take a look at stuff. So, I've been building out a preview. Oh, actually, you know what I just realized? Yes, I did threaten to join the Cloudflare Discord. I wrote a PNPM thing for this to make my life easier. So, I'm working on this as a summary thing to show all of Windstorm's components in a really quick and easy way. I need better examples for some of these for sure, because some of these are shit. It's also made me realize how bad some of these components actually are stacked with each other, and I want to fix that. Let's see. I'm gonna close all the stuff on one side. Yeah, so I made it my own little HTTP thing. I got real lazy. And I was like, I don't want to try and put all these in at once, so I built my own little element there. Because working with HTML directly is sometimes just easy. But there were things that I did that I'm not sure I want to keep. So I moved out of using the whole slot thing with things like paper. And I did this, but now I'm not sure I want to do that either. Because this is just repeated. Yeah, see, like, here it kind of works, because it's not really a slot anymore. Yeah. But yeah, so the problem became consistent, like, what do I consider the consistency level of this as well? Yeah, because then we have things like the title bar, where it's got different slots on it. Yeah, you know, now that I'm looking at it a second time, seeing some of the special cases I got enough of them. But I think it was worth it now. Yeah, this is the exception here. Oh, you know what I didn't update though was inputs and controls. Yeah, I haven't done this yet. That's right. Which means the input's still working for the moment. Yeah, so if I go and I look at the example here, yeah, there's a whole bunch that are like slot equals, and I don't know that I want to do that anymore. I also want to keep this consistent. Dash text I wasn't using for that anymore. Okay, hold on. I'm going to take this. Looking to see, did I do WSX on any of those? I don't think I did. That's how it should be now. Oh no, okay. Right, I did adornments here. That was a terrible idea. Why did I do that? I think this only works by chance as well. That's the horrible part of this whole thing. Yeah, something like that I think is gonna work better. Yeah, I'm already looking at it like, yes, that is actually just better. Okay, so we're gonna change this. The other dorm, there should be a couple of them. Just two, okay. And then should we build this? Oh god. Yeah, this is where I haven't done some things that I need to do. I did that for caching purposes, but I don't want to do that every time I build. Let's do that. Okay, that's good. These look different. That looks horrible. What happened? Why is that all fucked? Oh, wait a minute. I know why. The one with the slot? It is. Okay. Gotta add that back in, because we're not using the label slot anymore. There we go. Okay, that's back to looking the way I would have expected. Hey, what up, Ray? But yeah, so things like just looking at these, it's too crowded with the borders and it's too empty without them. And that's why I'm having a friend look at this and give me, like, help me redesign this a bit. So it looks just better by default. Yeah, it shouldn't look this crowded, but it does. That's a real problem. Okay, so that updates that part. Buttons look fine. Minus these, but I don't really give a shit. Wow, that's... I'm sorry, what? How? How the fuck do they use it for a ticketing system if it's not even... if it's a CMS? How the fuck does that work? Or not work in this case, because it's your company. Because service now is really shit. Yeah, those are fine. Paper's another one I gotta retool at some point. Progress on what? And I don't know when you were here last. I gotta think of some good defaults for the popover too at some point. I'm not happy with that one. I left it too generic, I think, by default. That one's fine. Notifications are fine. And I'm happy with table. Tabs I might retool a little bit. Title bar is good as is right now. Toggle, I'm gonna do something more with these as well. I don't like how I ended up with these. Not super happy with some of those. Yeah, tooltip's fine. I like that one. Okay, so I think not a lot to change in Windstorm because I already did some of that, and now I have a way to actually look at all of these in some level of detail, without having to look at all the individual pages and the documentation for it. Oh god, I have to update all the fucking docs. God damn it. I want to publish this thing, but I don't want to publish it without the docs being updated. Why is it in the system as a high priority ticket if it's not going to get done? Why? What is the point? Man, I don't get your company. Like, they are really just, like, struggling to stay afloat right now, man. Wow. That's genius. Real fucking smart there, people. So yeah, now I want to publish this, and I forgot that I need to, like, retool the whole fucking the whole docs page. God damn it. I should just try it. How did I set up this stuff? Yeah, well, you gotta make that real clear to them, dude. Where am I getting this information from? Very concerning that I don't know. gonna be in here, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, theoretically this could work, but it's gonna be horrible. Oh no. I've made a mess of this. I need to have a better way to generate documentation pages. And I'm only just now coming to that conclusion. You know what a CMS is, dude? Oh, you've heard about it? You only heard about it like 10 minutes ago. Well, that is so new that I have to try it. Ooh, I've never even heard of these. Alright, well, let's see the getting started guide. How easy is this to do? Okay. That didn't tell me anything, you dickheads. Okay, I mean, it's got a lot of template languages. I don't know how the fuck this is supposed to be usable, but cool. You know, there was a thing that I wanted to play around with. It was HTML islands. And it was an interesting idea. It was kind of the, what if we made components like, or what if we made a component like architecture that didn't require a specific framework to run any given component, but you could still compose them onto a page? Like, it's an interesting idea that I think might also work for this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Because that's one of the things they support somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, they have support for nunchucks. Just like staring at this, like I just want to go to sleep right now. At that point where I'm trying to figure out what I want the HTML to look like and the markdown to look like, and how to feed them, because I don't like anything I've come up with now. It all feels too complicated. That's amazing. I guess if I just modified all these paths, it wouldn't be too bad. Okay, so in theory, I could just replace all of these and rewrite the path on them, and I could get a temporary solution to get this published tonight. Which I might do. Yeah, it's usually that axle head. That's the one I usually use. The Mega Man one. Okay, hold on. This has got to go. 1, 2, 3. Ugh, God. I mean, this looks correct. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. This feels like it's going to fail real badly. But I can run it and find out. Oh, God damn it. Really? I gotta go up one more fucking level in all those? That's why it failed me? Ugh, God, alright. Yep, replace those. Try this again. Well, okay, it works again. That's a good sign. I also made much more comprehensive examples of things, which is probably going to help a lot of people. So if we do go through this, it's a combination of JavaScript, HTML, and Markdown right now. Because I've already done the editing in the SAS files. Okay, so let's go do some quick editing. By playing around with things until it worked for the last 20 years. Have all of those open. Alright, cool. So, control... No. Yes, ODAT does in fact have a special hat that looks like a brain. Speaking of ODAT, I haven't done this in a little while, and I should do it more. People that aren't following ODAT should also check him out, another great developer here on Twitch. No, I don't freelance now. I work for a retail company doing IT work, building internal applications for them, and some somewhat public-facing stuff. Yeah, so I have a steady job right now. I have done freelance work in the past. The most basic app I made for someone, one of my favorites that was relatively simple was, if you've ever played Fallout like 3, New Vegas, or 4, and 76 as well, actually, would also be grouped in. The terminal hacking on those is a fun little, like, word game, kind of. And I made an application for a friend of mine because he could not do the advanced ones. He was just not quite getting it. So I made him a little app that he'd put in the options, and then he would tell it what he guessed and what it told him, and it would give him what the answer was. And that one was really easy because it's a really simple set of rules, and you just have to take like a list of things and filter it on the list until it's only got one item left at the end, and you're good to go. I want to change the section name because it's not really slots anymore. I'm gonna call them areas for the time being. Start, end. Okay. Well, paper is one of the other ones. Yeah, you know, I think with the examples on these, it's going to be a lot better. Tabs. Ah, right. I changed that to fill. That's the change I made there, to make that consistent with everything else in the library. Okay. So let's try this again. Run make docs. That looks good. What is it? I think it's like site is what I called it. Yeah. We'll leave that as the regular thing that it does. Okay, well, this is looking like it worked again. So that's good. Now if I go look at one of these, hey, that's my newer examples with all the newer code. Look at that. Hey, Odette, the controls one got way better. It's got a lot more example to it, and it's a lot cleaner now. Yeah, I'm glad I went back and did this, actually. These are a lot nicer. I also made sure they all work again, because some of them actually just didn't work quite right, which is a real problem. Like the one for button technically wasn't working correctly when I published it last. But now it's got all of them with their disabled states, so you can preview all of it now. Yeah, you can see how all of it plays together, which is really cool. Alright, so I'm happy with that. Yes, they do auto-expand. They will expand to whatever size they need to, up to the width of the element. No, you definitely should not, dude. So, here's the thing for freelancing. If you want to be a freelancer, you have to be able to complete full products by yourself consistently. You don't have the experience to do that. The other thing is you're not motivated enough, dude. Like, realistically, your motivation isn't there. Look, so people think that freelancing is a lot of working by yourself, and that's not true. Freelancing is a ton of negotiation, and then a bunch of working by yourself. There's a whole business and negotiation aspect to freelancing that most people ignore or don't think about being there, and it's arguably more important than the things you build. Because it doesn't matter how good you are at building anything if you can't get anyone to hire you to build it. And Ray, I know your background. You don't have the experience for that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Collecting payment requires you to be tenacious. Like, you have to be, like, borderline violent sometimes with your clients to get them to pay if they find even one thing out of place. Otherwise, you either won't get paid, or they're going to get you to work on way more than the original agreement for not a lot of extra money, if any. Like, it can be really brutal sometimes to do freelancing work. Which is, like, I've only done freelancing when I've had another stable job, for that reason. Freelancing is higher risk, for sure. It can be fun, and for some people it is what they want to do. Some people like that negotiation aspect more than people like me. And it works out great for them. I want to focus on building things, and the stability that comes with selling my soul to a corporation gives me that. Along with, a stable paycheck. I enjoy programming. I work because I need money. Okay, so now I gotta update the version number. Oh, right, I was playing with an idea there. We'll come back to that one later. It's gonna be version 0.4 for now. I gotta change the README. What the fuck? What? Happened in secret? Like, they weren't supposed to give you an evaluation kind of secret? Or, like, what? Because, like, if, like, performance evals are private, like, the company can't go blabbing about them to other people. Like, as a manager, I can't... Yeah, like what? Wait, so they gave you an evaluation, but didn't tell you they did an evaluation? Is that what you mean? Ah, okay. Yeah, so they evaluated you, didn't really say what they evaluated you on. Got it. Oh, yikes. Oh, I just realized there was a bit I forgot to say because I got sidetracked during the chatting portion of the stream earlier. Was in a call with our Cloudflare rep, or some of the Cloudflare reps we've got for. So like one of the people that we were talking to was like the product manager for workers, which is pretty cool. In that meeting were two other people from InfoSec, and oh, who was the last guy in there? There was someone else whose team I forget. Which team were they from? Hold on. Give me 1 second because I'm actually going to go look at the meeting invite again to see who was supposed to be in there. There's the Cloudflare. Oh, no, it was 3 InfoSec people, that's right. So it was head of AppSec, one of the AppSec engineers, and then one of the, like, B2B security people, and then me, which I thought was really funny. But it was mostly because a handful of the other, like, engineers that would have been in there were in an on-hands, like an on-site training session today that overlapped with that meeting. And that meeting was mostly just to get like an idea of what people are looking for, to dive into more detail and get more resources from Cloudflare and help from them on how we could leverage certain services better. But what I thought was really fucking funny was, so I mentioned on Saturday how I got you know, like this admin power in our Cloudflare account for the company, right? And the AppSec guy that manages a whole bunch of the security for B2B doesn't have access to Cloudflare. I have more power than some of InfoSec does. Which is equal parts hilarious and terrifying for me. Yeah. Okay, cool. There's my 4.0, 0.4.0 on that. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, that's up to date. Cool. I think we're going to commit these changes now. I think that's what we're going to do. Because then we can pull this stuff into Zephyr. Run the build one last time to make sure I'm at the latest. Oh, I didn't show it to my manager. I showed it to the devs on my team to show them examples of Cloudflare D1. So I wanted to show them like a project that someone that wasn't me had done, because like I write a whole bunch of stuff and we use a lot of my libraries at work and they all love it, but I'm like, I want to show them that like I'm not the only one doing this stuff, and that I'm not just full of shit. Which I am, but like I'm gonna pretend I'm not because you've also used these things. But yeah, that was the idea, is to show them something, and also like what you've done is something that I haven't done with it, which is just really cool because they could see it in use, like so with a bunch of the libraries that I've built as well, and see other stuff that can be done with the tools we're using. Which is always nice to see just more examples of how things can work. I feel like I should show this as something in the menu now, on the main website. Instead of as its own thing. I'll deal with that at a later time. I'm not going to bother with it yet. Alright, let's go ahead and commit this, and then we'll publish the new version. Actually, hold on. Oh, let's do this in a reasonable way. Did I not commit a ton of those example files? Oh god. What? Hold on, did I? Nope, that whole folder's gone. Jesus Christ. Okay, I don't know how that worked last time. Oh god, yeah, I've been there. Okay, here we go. So now we're gonna change this. Okay. Commit that, and then... What did I add in here? Oh, right, I changed up those. Oh, yeah, I also changed up how adornment works. So it was just better. I'm back to that one. Oh, right, yeah, I made better error reporting, too. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? That'd be a cool thing to show real quick. ODAT, something I did that I think you're gonna be really happy about. Yeah, this again. Because I needed it for stuff I was doing too, because it's just like, I can't keep doing this to myself, where I keep breaking things in bad ways. So if I do something like this, where it's just not a macro, not a proper macro, it actually tells you which element it was now. You can go look at which element has the macro that didn't work. Yeah. Although now I don't know why it's printing 4 times. That's really weird. Not sure what happened there. Gotta be different events firing, I imagine. I'm not gonna worry about it too much, but yeah. So now, so now you can actually just go inspect it. It'll tell you which one you fucked up. Because I had a bunch that were doing this to me, and I was like, I don't know where I wrote these. Where did I write these? So I was like, I am just gonna add a thing in here to make debugging better. And it helped me fix. It actually helped me fix up some examples that were broken, because I was finally checking the panel for them in this page. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so improved debugging for that. Okay, and this is another one that's a change. Okay. This is just going to be update docs. Okay. That takes care of all the stuff I care about. I think we're good. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I want the exports to work a certain way, I think. Oh, no, right. Okay, it's just browser or not browser. That's right. No, you know what? Oh, why have I done this to myself again? Questioning my old decisions here. So, the difference in these is between browser and module version, and I don't want that distinction. I'll leave it for now because it's already in the docs. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I think I actually have it in the README. Yeah, in the README I say how to use that. That's not too bad. It's MJS because I was still writing things as .mjs at the time. When I promoted up to version 1, I'm going to change that to .js again. It's basically a historical artifact right now. You know what? I'm going to change that right now. I'm not going to leave that until the next version. Because you're right, I should change that. I mean, you say that, but like, you make a real, like, it's a reasonable call out, so. It's not like you've caught me in some kind of crazy conspiracy here. .js there. Yeah, type module. And then I do want to run a test with that real quick. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try it in here. This should, in theory, work. Hey, welcome on in. How you doing tonight? Let's go run the build again. Yeah, module.js now. Good to check that file name. We've committed all these things. Close that down. Focus on just what we're looking at. So I'm updating things in preparation for Svelte 5. But I'm not actually using Svelte 5 right now. No, not actually. Because I hate the syntax they did for a lot of them. It, like, the state and derived ones I think are really cool and I like their syntax. The effect ones I think are garbage in the way that they've done it syntactically. I'm really annoyed by those because they look like all of the other libraries that Svelte didn't look like, and that's what made Svelte more interesting than them, is the way that it pre-processed certain things was a lot simpler to get up and running with, especially for newer devs. And they've gone to what I think is, for the effect runes, while necessary, a really obnoxious syntax for anyone new to programming in any way. Or relatively new to the way JavaScript might do things. So, like, overall, I'm not excited for runes because I think they botched more than half of the implementation. see. And the other thing I'm prepping for is slots going away, because I was using a certain property of slots that I can no longer use. Okay, this page should still in theory work. That's not good. Oh, I know why it didn't work, actually. I do need to make another output for the module version in the test folder. That's why. I couldn't import because it didn't exist. Yep, there we go. Cool, everything still works. Hey, that's all correct. That's what I would expect to see. Neat. Okay, cool. So we know the module version does in fact work correctly as well. Oh, I saw something recently and I can't remember what I broke. Hold on. There was a bug that I think I need to fix. It had to do with variables. And one of the functions that I had made. Oh god. Next function, where are you? Here you are. Yeah, this is what I did wrong. I couldn't do variables this way. I needed something like this. I needed a list of like special names in the library because everything else can be a oh god, you know what? No, I have to do this in an even different way, more crazy way. Okay, so the problem I've got is that I used @ for 2 different prefixes. Is ampersand used much in CSS? I think it is in selectors. So what I probably should do is make these not use an @ and use some other control character on that. That would be smarter. Yeah, so like up here, wouldn't be @ it would be something else. Maybe that's where I put ampersands instead. Let's go see how it looks. I'm not gonna worry about doing that again. Leave it to this one. Yeah, exactly. So when I want to do the shorthand from the function, so the idea of the function is that, yeah, so the idea of the function that I wrote there, the ws.x function, is that you would call it with an object. So you would say something like this. and it would give you back the correct string. Actually, you know what? I can just show this in here. Hold on. Refresh that. Oh, right. I haven't changed the code in here yet. Put those back to ats. There we go. So the idea is that we have this X function, and you can say things like, give me primary color, and then give me a padding of like 4 pixels, for example. And it gives you back the attribute string. This is what internally the Svelte binding uses everywhere. Is it just takes the props, runs it through this function, and attaches that. And so what goes on here is if you want to set a variable, it doesn't work with this. Because the syntax in Windstorm is that you can put an at color here and set a color variable. But because of things like this, I have a special case for the at symbol now that does that. But it means if I want to set something like this, it now no longer works for those. So I either need a list of ones that you can just not use names of anymore, or I gotta put a different thing in front of these. In front of this top level stuff. I don't like the way ampersand looks. Star doesn't seem as bad. Although double at could also work. Hold on. Let's try a few of these real quick, and if people can let me know what they think, that'd be great. I could see carrot working. No, I don't want carrot. That's the last one I would consider. Yeah, I think these are the 5 I would consider. And then let me grab one of these really basic examples as well. That's also relevant. Yes, and this would look like star or something like that. I'm gonna put up, let me put up a poll real quick. See what people like most. I was gonna do a promotion of this stream in another Discord, and I typed it up and never fucking hit enter on it. How long have I been live for? An hour 40, nice. Alright, well, I guess I just forgot to do that in there. I'm still gonna do it, though. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the... I figured I would toss it in as an option because it's a thing, but... Yeah, I don't like the... Honestly, I think the double add is the one I like most, if I'm being honest. But I'm gonna set up a poll. Set it up for like 90 seconds or something. Duration. Okay, 2 minutes, I guess, is my option there. There we go. Just looks like fucking gibberish as a poll. I love it. Oh, yeah, that's just valid in JavaScript. Hold on. Let me comment. Let me comment out all of these for a second and go back to the page. A refresh. Yeah, so we can see that working as normal. If I come down here, what emoji should we use? Oh, I know. Poop emoji. Yeah, see, it hates it, but, like, technically I believe it works. I'm pretty sure JS actually supports that crap. Ah, no, it didn't. Okay. I know it used to at one point. There was something fucky you could do with it, though. I guess it may have been, like, at one point it did, but it no longer does. Damn. Because you used to be able to do this in JS. You could use, like, smileys and shit. Because there is there is a Unicode range. I'm pretty sure I can use Japanese. Let me try that. All right, one vote for double ads, it wins. Yeah, you can use Unicode. Yeah, totally cool with it. You can use foreign languages in JavaScript. Hey, what if we petition for one? What if we spend more of our career than we should doing that? Yeah, that was... See, that's my thought, too. We're on the same page there. Alright, let me bring this in. Then... I gotta go change... Not the examples, but... CSS, the baseline. Got that. I gotta look at all of these actually. Okay, hold on. Here we go. In the SAS files. Ooh, right. Okay. I think what we do is we look for all the ones that are in quotes. Yeah, there we go. Oh, those are going to be important to change. Okay. Yes, those should get changed too. Got it. Yeah, because I don't need the closing quote. I just got to modify the beginning of it. Actually, do I even need the /w part? Technically, no, if I go back. Hold up. If I go back and do that, I think now it's going to replace everything it should. Oh, but I want to include more folders on this. Because... So, like, in here, for example... I want to have it go replace everything... in the HTML files as well. Yeah, like all of those controls and shit. Oh my god, that would be so awful to replace by hand. Yeah, that's where a whole bunch of them are going to get used. Okay. Do it. Okay. Run a build. Okay, well, it's not broken yet. Uh-oh. Oh, I used wow, I used that X function in the previewing, didn't I? Let's go fix that too. Right, it's supposed to be at now, not the ampersand. Haha. There we go. Now it continues to work properly. Okay, now let's look at these. These look like they're working again. Yes, that's all looking really good. Let's check the modals. Uh-oh. Those are not working. Why are those not working? I thought those would have been replaced in the HTML. Okay. Oh, because I only did open quote. Oh, shit. That's why. Some of these weren't at the beginning. And that's just on me for organizing it poorly. Alright. Huh, was it just those? I think it was just those two. That's fine. That's why we have these tests. Yeah. Alright, what else got changed? Did they pop over? Oh, okay, because that a button in there. Progress. Ooh, yes, okay, progress is one. Okay, those look good again. That's fine. And toggles. Uh-oh. What happened here? I broke something. Oh, I never fixed the slot stuff on here. That's why. I think it's all slot header. Yeah, and it's all on title bars. I have nothing else. Okay. I like that, actually, doing it that way. Toggle. Okay, there we go. Yep, and then... Needs both of those now. Because slot title goes away. There we go. Now it's looking correct again. I really broke that. God damn it. I did that because of these. So what we're going to do to make sure I don't break it further, we're going to modify this shit. Only happens in there. Oh, that's at the wrong level, that's why. Okay. Yeah, I want it on just the thing containing those. There we go. Okay, so yeah, it is actually still working correctly, so long as I don't break it. I always liked this one. The little jab at Tailwind. Even my CSS needs a build system. And okay. Okay, so that's all the stuff that changed. Okay. I think that works. So now... I gotta replace some of this stuff. Markers now have that on them. Yeah, so that I don't break all of that good stuff. What the fuck? Yeah, like what? So you have to build your build tool. That seems horrible. Yeah, like why the fuck? Why would you ever do that to people? Like who hurt them? Jesus. That's insane. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't check link. Okay, good, that still works. Cool. And that should have the @ button? Yeah. I mean, sure, I guess, but at what fucking cost? Like, damn. Go add that. Oh, that guy. Okay. Those, because of the way that now works. And I probably also want to update this. Did I never do... I never did theme or app in here? Really? What the hell? Huh, okay. That's weird. Probably because I just did it in here, didn't I? Okay, there's the two ones there. Also, Odette, if you ever want to make your own theme, I did make a whole baseline for you. So you can go and pull in, you can go and like literally copy it off the website and make your own theme. I thought you might enjoy that one. Yeah, I put a lot of time into this library. Like, this is one that like I actually hope gets popular. This one feels like it's sort of at the peak of my ability. At least as far as code is concerned. Visually, it has some room to improve still. Okay, let's go ahead and commit these changes now. Now that I've made all kinds of other shit. Okay, what's the change? Oh, right. Let me go remove that stuff. It gets removed anyway in the build, but I just like to not have it in the code either. Okay. Did I get rid of a new line somewhere? Oh, apparently I did. Alright. I think all of this actually is related to that, isn't it? Yeah, it's all related to that one fix. Okay. Then I'll update the example stuff in a moment as part of the documentation update. That, stage that, stage that. Yeah, okay. Okay. So we upgraded the markers to use that new syntax. And then it's just update docs. Okay. And then we made the conversion here. Okay. Go ahead and commit. Okay, so we've got all of our commits. So now I think we're ready to publish? I think so. Now we got that bug fix in too, which is super cool. Yeah, I think we're ready to publish and then publish and commit this thing. Yeah. Oh god, it took me 2 hours to get through this though. That's not what I expected. Alright, well, let's go publish our 4.0 or 0.4.0. And then go ahead and push all of these changes up to GitHub. We'll give it like 20 or 30 seconds because it's a bunch of HTML that it's got to redeploy there, so it shouldn't take too long. Unless I broke Ipsen somewhere, which is entirely possible. Did I break it? Am I going to be real sad in a second? Oh, no, it says it's good. Alright. Hey, there we go. There's the 4.0. Cool. Oh, come on, really? I really didn't check this and I fucked it up, didn't I? it did. God damn it. Should have tested this one locally. Okay. I mean, I got close on the first try there. Try that again. There we go. That's better. Alright, so that's Windstorm updated. God, I don't want to do Zephyr tonight. I kind of want to just do it offline. Because I want to get the whole, like, preview thing going again, and that's just going to take so long. But I don't want to do that, because it's going to be boring as shit. But then doing the upgrades on it is going to be useful. I'm going to come back to that. I think I might do those upgrades offline. Because I need to do so much tedious shit to get it working right. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that. I got a lot of things I gotta try out with it. To do the previewing on the Svelte components, so... well, no, there is stuff I could do tonight, though. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna start on it now. Because it is gonna be useful to start on that stuff and start getting that working. Because there is something I do want to try and build out tonight on stream that would be really cool. Okay, yeah, this whole bit of code here actually is going to change, like, right away. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna do another Wrangler pages here. I want to make my projects consistent finally, and Wrangler pages local development is quite good. It's actually a really nice development experience. I want to add a specific version of the library to this project. Okay, let's do that. And okay. I'm gonna change these names at some point too. Okay. So app.svelte, change this immediately to this. I think a lot of this is gonna break pretty quickly right now, but that's expected, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's build our demo here. Yeah, okay. That is what I expected to have happen. Because of all the slot stuff being thrown off. Okay. Update controls. Actually, you know what? Let me update paper and title bar first. Yeah, this is what I gotta start doing. So I'm gonna remove that. Set that on there. See, this is the part that kind of sucks now, is I gotta put in all this wrapper shit for the snippets later on. Okay, so we got a header and a footer now. Okay, let's build again here. See if it starts to look a little bit nicer. Okay, that looks nicer. That's good. Let's see, title book. Fuck me, I gotta do it for all now. God damn. I don't like this pattern. This looks like shit. This is really obnoxious. I have to have this surrounding if statement, otherwise I just have a bunch of extra fucking elements everywhere, and I hate that. I really, really hate that. That somehow got fucking worse. Alright. Great. Did it actually get worse in Windstorm and I just never bothered to look at it? No, it looks fine in Windstorm. Alright. Means it's something I'm doing here. Great. Let's see. Let's update that one as well. That's going to help a little bit. Okay, so now I got to figure out why the button is all fucked. What I did for compact, is that why? Did I make compact look like shit and I have to go update this damn thing again? Oh god, why? I thought there was a way to look at this with like a pretty print option, but I guess not. Okay. Where does it generate? My generic stuff. Go in here and I didn't realize it? Oh, okay. Nope, that's, yeah, all the generated stuff, okay. That's what I expected there. Where did this get generated? Why is that anywhere? What did I screw up? Damn. Always fun to look at things and realize how badly you did it. Oh, no, never mind. This is running an old version of it. Never mind. That's not gonna work. This is running an old... Technically, the documentation site is running an older version of Windstorm than it's documenting. I have to go into one of the examples here and inspect these to go find what I want. Although, maybe I should just look in here for it. So I get Windstorm in here too. Where do those go? I don't even know where I put things anymore. This is horrible. Guess let's check this. See what's in here. Nope, that's all the generated stuff only, which is not what I'm looking for. Wait. What am I doing? I have a link to the GitHub right on the damn page. Like, Jesus. What am I thinking? I can go look in here and see what I did for compact. Okay, that is what I did for compact. That's probably bad. Okay, that's fine. I can take that out. Build demo again. Now it doesn't look like shit. Except for that looking like real shit. Oh, I bet. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I bet what's gonna happen here. Something in modal. Like if I go look in drawer here. Okay, so if I go update those, how does it look? Okay, we're getting there. I don't know why the text color's all fucked though. Okay, here we go. Computed. Don't show watch. These are the ones that are actually computing. Okay, where's it getting that from? That's weird. That shouldn't be the text color. Nope, I did set it there. No, that should still be... Why? Why does it look like shit in here, but not when I tested in Windstorm? Oh, God. Yeah, it works fine in there. Oh, because that's not in a... Oh, damn it. I have overcomplicated this fucking thing, haven't I? That's what's gone wrong here. I've overcomplicated it. Yeah, so I don't know how much of this I'm going to do on stream, but there is something I want to do while I'm on stream. And that was simplify the input tags considerably. Yeah, so I have all this shit in here about the value interpretation of things. And I built this whole diffing piece of crap up here to figure out stuff. When realistically, I didn't need to do that. You had to like bind to the on-input event and things like that. We're not gonna do that. Alright, so we're just gonna get rid of all of that stuff. We're gonna use a basic input tag. We're gonna bind it to a thing. So we're gonna start really simple with this. Binding to a string, calling it a day there. Yeah, okay. That works as we would expect it to. Now, what if I do that with it? Did I ever import writable? I did not. this is gonna get easy. This is one of the things that's actually gonna get easier with the new rooms, and that, like I said, the state and derived ones I'm excited about, but all the other ones not so excited about. In terms of syntax, I do like some of the functionality of them though. That is gonna be kind of cool to see. Okay. If I do that, how does this then work? Okay. So I bind to the value on that. That makes sense. Yeah, that still works as we would expect it to. So now... Now I want to try something. I want an interface I can work with. I gotta try something here. Do I even want a store for this? I don't think I do. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna bind to a property there and see what happens. See internally what Svelte does with it. Okay, see, that's the interesting part now. That's what I was concerned about. Not doing checks on that anymore. What happens if I make it a store? Does that magically fix my problem? I doubt it, but, you know, it's worth a shot. Yeah, it didn't fix the problem at all. Okay. Ah, damn. What happens if I do this? Does it get super angry at me for being an idiot? Oh boy, yeah it does. Oh yeah, I just broke everything. Okay. So the goal is to create an object that you can pass around and do some cool validation tricks with. That's the idea here. Hey, what's up, Sato? I'm gonna close that tab that has me on it now. How did the run go? Oh, you shout out before I forget I can do it. There we go. Anyone not following Sato, you should absolutely go follow him. Awesome speedrunner, very chill streams. Really fun to just hang out in there while he's gaming. For a second, I thought that said a nerd because that is his thing. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Axel. I do a lot of code streams on Twitch, and I'm also getting back into gaming streams. I mostly do dingus things when I write code, and I do even bigger dingus things when I play games. It's great. Right now, I'm trying to see if I can simplify a number of components. Oh, nice. Which speedrun? Oh, that's a good one. Like that, it's a fun game and it's a really fun speedrun to watch. Something's wrong with this code and I know it. I don't want this to be a writable, that's why. Yeah, I haven't checked it out in a little while. No, I know. I just realized what okay. I want a wrapper around a store. That's what I want. I think I should be able to do that because I'm in a Svelte file. But I'll have to modify that later. I don't want to track. I want this to log changes the value. So I want to do some interception on things here. Back to that. Okay, that I think is all the correct interface now. Yeah, so I did a bunch of upgrades to a thing called Windstorm, and then realized that oh no, I didn't break anything in it. I only broke things in the Svelte binding of it, which I'm now trying to do some upgrades on. Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's been a little while since I saw Metroid Dread speedrun. I watched some of the earlier ones, but I don't think I've watched it much since the early days of those runs. Oh shit, this is working. That's not what I was expecting. Wait a minute, can I just do... I don't even need the 2 string, do I? Because I'm wrapping the store. Yeah, I don't. Okay, cool. That is what we expected to see. Holy crap. So, my main problem with Dread, I thought it was, for the most part, a really fun game. But, I felt that... So, of the, oh, what were the things called that you were dodging again? I've blanked on their names. The Emmys, thank you. I felt the first 3 Emmys were really good, and the last Emmy was really good, and those kind of middle 3 were just boring. Because at that point, like, the first 3 were the, like, I'm dodging around, I'm finally getting to the point where I can fight one of them, and you're gaining some more power as you go through the first 2 or 3 Emmys, when you're actually fighting back against them finally, in a similar way to, like, Metroid Fusion, which did it phenomenally. But the middle 3 felt like it was just dragging when I got there. I was like, okay, I know I can kill them. I know I have to do this one really specific, really annoying timing mechanic, and that was it. And then the last one had a little bit of a twist on it again. But, like, the middle, like, 3 or 4... Oh, yeah. The middle 3 or 4, though, were like, okay, you've kind of run the course on this. This isn't that entertaining right now. This is just a cleanup that I'm annoyed with because the timing is so bad. Yeah, I still think Metroid Fusion did the feeling of Dread better than Metroid Dread, honestly. because the payoff was the SAX, not 7 of them. Like, I think there were too many Emmys, is what it came down to. If there were a smaller number of them, or after the first 1 or 2, it was just kind of the like, yeah, go clean them up, here's your easy trigger to get through it faster, it wouldn't have been so annoying. But it really felt like it dragged in that middle part. And then after the Emmys were done, the rest of the game was again just really fun, and I liked the pacing on it. Yeah, so part of the issue that I had was when I was playing it, the timing never really matched up properly on the Switch in handheld mode, and I don't know why. So it made them just an annoying stopgap of content rather than a quick cleanup. Okay, so now I gotta figure out... Hopefully everyone heard that one tonight. I re-enabled some of the sound alert stuff, I think, correctly. Oh, how am I gonna do this, though? So I want to be able to edit, like, sub-values on this in some way.
If that's what they need to do to get those kick-ass benchmarks, then it's a great design.
Absolutely.
If that's what they need to do to get those kick-ass benchmarks, then it's a great design.
I love that little saying. Just, you know, if that's what they have to do to get those kick-ass benchmarks, then it's a great design. Okay, so this works for intercepting a set value. Okay. The Svelte syntax here. But I'm not sure how it's gonna work. No, that's not what I want. That's not it. That's not it either. This is gonna be wrong too for what I'm looking for. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't even compile anymore, so that's good. But yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Here we go. This looks like it might be what I'm trying to do. Oh god. The fuck? This doesn't look like what I want either. The shit is this? Yes, we did finish our raids. What up, Trevenge? Yeah, feel free to ask questions. Also, welcome on in. Okay, I think what I gotta do Technically, it's a programming statement if we want to get really pedantic about it. I think I can do something like this, maybe? So as far as the assert being read, have you tried just compiling it? Does it actually compile, or does your IDE tell you that it's bad only? Or like, is the IDE actually correct? Because I've had many instances, especially when I had to screw around with Java, where the IDE would say this wouldn't compile, but then I would compile it with my options and it would be fine. And to answer your question, yes, Odat. Do you have your do you have JUnit in the right area for it to import? But also, Odat, the double colon usually denotes a pseudo element. You want a single colon there for part, because that denotes an extra part of the selector. Yeah, so here's the thing where I'm not sure. Like, I don't think this is gonna work. Is the problem. Like, I think that's gonna just print out like an object or something rather than a value. Oh no, gave undefined because this is inside. Yeah, I tried to get this. And I'm pretty sure that's gonna fail. Pretty sure Svelte's like, yeah, Svelte's like, no, fuck you. What the hell, man? And I'm pretty sure that is just valid JavaScript normally, so it's not going to do any funny Svelte stuff. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is the part that bugs me right here. If I am sitting in a classroom in the back, I am not paying attention to whatever I'm supposed to be paying attention to. I can tell you that right now. So I gotta figure out how to get this out without making it a local variable. Alright, man, have a good night. I think I just have to make it a local variable somehow, which really sucks. Sounds like a skill issue because even in similar situations, I didn't struggle in class. Yeah, but you were a 14-year-old boy. Could you even spell consent? Oh, so you could spell consent, you just couldn't spell sex. Got it. Damn. I was part of the chess. No, see, the problem is that you needed to pay attention. That's where you went wrong. Just be better at school, where you don't need to pay attention like I didn't. Look, there are classes that I took, especially in high school. Like, there are classes I took in high school and some in college where I couldn't tell you what happened in a day because I was doing origami or some shit like that. Still got A's on my damn test though, because why would I pay attention? Ugh, this is a really tough problem though. I thought this would be slightly easier to solve. I thought I had an idea earlier, but it ain't gonna pan out. Yeah, I did that for a lot of the code ones. Other programming ones, that's how I rolled. I wouldn't even go to class. Didn't need to. Yeah. Yep. Alright, let me try. Let me try this. Get better classes. Easy. Yeah, see, this is what I was concerned about. Was that shit happening? What if I say let? Does that do magic that I've forgotten about in my days of not writing enough? Nope. Okay. don't know what you're talking about. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. I want to be grouped in with the engineers that do everything that actually works, but I'm too stupid to be one. No, other way around. Developer advocate is I want to be associated with the developers who actually get things done and make the world go round, but I'm not smart enough to be a developer. So I'm going to attach developer to my title, but I'm going to be something that requires significantly less intelligence to do. No. Meme engineer still takes skill. Meme engineer is still smarter than a developer advocate. Developer advocate is just a salesperson. But they've decided that they don't want to be called a salesperson. They want to feel better. I mean, technically, no, there's actually more to it than that, but... So... Realistically, developer advocates only needed in large organizations. Like you shouldn't see them in smaller orgs. Although what they actually do in the corporate world at this point, I'm not entirely sure. Why can't I bind to this value? I wonder if I am binding to it, but it's not running the check properly or something crazy. Yeah, that's exactly what's fucking happening. Oh, damn it. Just still really bad. Hold on. We're gonna look at the output of this. Yep, it only invalidates the top level object. Yeah, it only invalidates the top. Alright. That's lame. Yes. Yes, they do. You just gotta go find the right place. Go look anywhere that uses Vim. Clearly you don't understand the editor wars of the editor that I use is the singular most correct one, and everyone else that uses a different editor must be a lesser programmer than me. Like, there are people that genuinely think this way. It's really obnoxious. I have given you the conditions for me to use Sublime again. I actually thought about making a ban command that would like say something witty about the people not getting banned or something. Ah, yes, of course, as it should be. What if I did that? Did that change the output in a meaningful way? Let's find out. I don't think it did. Yeah, it did not. Okay. Yeah. So, I think I haven't seen his stuff enough to know if that's a meme or not, but like, the dude was actually banned. My guess would be that he's tired of people coming in and trying to go the other direction. So like, it's one of those things where the more popular you get, the more you're gonna have people coming in and saying that what you're doing is wrong in some dumbass way. And I imagine that as a rule for them, they've had enough people come in and try and say that VS Code is the only good editor, that they're just tired of the shit. And so they just kind of like ban on site. Because like, for as good as Sublime is, most of the community isn't fanatical the way that ODAT is. But ODAT is only fanatical in that he enjoys using it and wants to show people how to use it effectively. But he doesn't go around and tell you that you're stupid for not using it. Whereas like a lot of people that got into doing VS Code and JavaScript stuff, like especially in the last few years, love to go around and tell people that if they're not using VS Code, they must be dumb. Slash ban ODAT nerd. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I think on some level there has to be a way to pull. I have to pull these into local variables basically for stores to work, which kind of blows. But that's genuinely really obnoxious. I'm gonna try something here. Another experiment. Do that. Theoretically, this should give me, yeah, all caps, and I'm not typing in caps, but it gives me the caps back, so that's good. Okay, let's see. How can I make this more advanced? Let's try this. All right, thanks again for the raid, Satsu. Have a good night. Ow! I just kicked my damn desk. Oh. Yeah, Sublime is just easy to set up. So I've said it before. The reason I don't use Sublime is I prefer JavaScript as a language over Python, and I can move panels around and add a little more customization than Sublime lets me do. You can close a whole bunch of panels. You don't have to have most of them open. Yeah, like, I can just go over here. I can just, like, close these panels. Like, I could just do pure code. Oop. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get, I think, an identical amount of space at that point to Sublime. Like, maybe, what, a handful of pixels less over here, but that's about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm on a 1920 by 1080 like resolution screen here too. So like, yeah, that's weird that mine looks like it has more space. Yeah, that can be a little bit challenging. Yeah, check your theme as well. Maybe the theme actually makes something look larger than mine does. See, I admire the dedication to it should work for code, but like, the whole thing is that I do want to add customization on top of it. I just want a clean baseline. Yeah, the color scheme and the theming might be changing the sizes of stuff on you. Okay, so let's try this wacky idea I got here. Okay, yeah, it gets very angry at me. Got it. Damn. Now, you would need to convince Odat and I to leave our houses. Good luck with that one. Remember, my company pays me decently into six figures at this point. And I don't leave my house for them more than 3 or 4 times a year. So Svelte's doing that because so you can just turn off those things. It only does that to give you warnings for accessibility, which like things like React don't care about. React will happily let you make a site that has no accessibility options whatsoever and never tell you about it. Svelte's like, hey, you should probably care about more people. I know, right? At first you're like, I totally get it, and then it's like, I don't know if I want this right now. I don't know if I care. He's moving closer to you, but further from me. He's moving into one of the wrong time zones. Okay, I'm gonna try one or two more things here, and then I'm gonna call it a night, because I gotta go to bed. Yeah, there are 2 wrong time zones, Mountain and Central. Yeah, Trevenge gets it. No, not in North Dakota, above North Dakota. How the hell do I get properties into this damn thing? How do I get props? I want to add properties to this object, damn it. No, Oklahoma's flatter, technically. North Dakota has hills occasionally. Oklahoma is on average flatter than a pancake. See, but here's the fun part, is you're actually backwards on the causality there. Because it's flat, the tornadoes love it. That's why they get more tornadoes. Because they are more flat. I do not know where the Black Hills are. I just know that those states have hills and that they are states that exist. I can't be bothered to know any more information than that about them. No, like, that's how weather functions. Like, you can't have, yeah, so you can't have tornadoes closer to mountains. Because the turbulence caused by mountains prevents a tornado from forming. So, technically speaking, the difference it's going to have between, like, you know, the Dakotas and Oklahoma is going to be quite minimal. But that's why you never have tornadoes in areas that are near mountains. Is because of the way the air travels around mountains ranges. And the turbulence caused by that, tornadoes can't form near those areas. There's a few other things that also relate to that has to do with the way that pressure systems can and can't move over mountains and past mountains and things. That is also related to why valleys tend to be hotter than the surrounding areas. No, I just like science a lot. I don't know how I'm gonna do this shit. Depends what you're training for. There's a decent number of marathons that go up and down hills, especially ones that are at higher altitudes. So training on the flat grounds, like the flat areas, is actually really detrimental for that kind of running. Because your body just will not be adapted to any of the altitude change whatsoever. I wasn't a runner specifically, I just used to be in much better shape and actually do know a decent amount about exercising for various climates. That is more than just arbitrary interest. I don't know how I can get this thing to work the way I want. Oh yeah, it's the subtitle of the title up here. It's great. I bind to an array? I've done something like this before, and I can't remember how I fucking did it. Ah, damn it. Okay. Oh god, I hate that stuff. Don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get this to work tonight. Yeah, no, that's the point, is they need, like, the elderly will fall for that shit all the time, dude. No, the bigger problem is that I don't know if it's doable with the current version of Svelte. I think runes are actually going to be necessary because signals work on a better granular level than stores do. And that's what I'm running into here. What I am going to do, though, is try out one thing I wanted to try out. The stores. Something I've done a version of before. Something like this. So I could say, give me a string that always uppercases itself. Then I can go down here and do this. I think that should work out just fine. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Automatically uppercases itself, which is what I want there. And then I think I just need to accept that I need derived states, which means I need a bunch more local variable shit going on, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I think that's what it comes down to, is I just have to accept that it's not going to work right in Svelte 3 or 4. I wonder. Oh, I want to read that shit. I don't know what you mean by nesting inside of a template literal, though, so I can't tell you if it's good or bad. Like, what you've given me is a bunch of terms, and I have no idea what you mean by any of them. Because there's nothing that connects those in any meaningful way. Ooh, React signals in Svelte? Hell yeah. Oh, that's a lot less cool. Oh, they just wrapped it. That's hilarious. Are those interfaces really similar enough? Huh. That's really interesting. Okay, hold on. We're gonna try this. Cause that'd be fucking hilarious if it worked. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm glad you figured it out. Okay, what happens here? That doesn't look like a similar enough interface. I don't know how this works. Like, I don't know why that should function at all. But I'll fucking try it. Alright, can I log it that way? Huh. That's really interesting. I was not expecting Svelte to have that kind of interop. That is really interesting. Huh. I wonder if that could work. I'm gonna try and bind to that and see what happens. Oh shit. Oh, wait a minute. Why does that work? Hold up. Can I actually bind and do things with this? That all work correctly in Svelte? That part doesn't. Damn it! Oh, come on, it's so close. Damn. Gotta be something I can do with this. I feel like this is, like, really close to what I need. Pretty sure this is gonna break. Yeah, that's what I expected. Yep, okay. Damn. Wonder if that might work because it's a function call. Nope, okay. That sucks. How the hell can I get this to work? I've done this in some way before, and I can't remember what I did. Great, dude. How about you fucking tell us how to deal with it for the other ship before we go to Svelte 5? What a prick of an answer that is. Okay, what's this modified syntax? What the hell? Seriously? That seriously it? That ain't it. Alright, cool. Fucking useless. Ah, damn. Maybe that. Nope, okay. this thing? What does it compile to is the question. I don't think this works either, if I'm being honest. Pretty sure it doesn't. I think Svelte 4 just can't do this. Yeah, Svelte 5 ain't fucking production ready yet. I go look at it. Yeah, we're still in version 4 territory. No. Because, yeah. Like, we're still in preview version of 5. So... Yeah, I know. I remember seeing that too. What I was just looking at was 4345. No, it's a different one. Okay. Yeah, but I think Svelte 5 is something I'm going to need for a certain problem. Yeah, so they're just not even giving a fuck about solving some of these problems in 4, because, wow, 5's coming out. Oh, great, my camera also just fucking died on me in the middle of moving. Cool. What a pain in the ass. Yeah, alright, so I think one of my ideas is just not gonna work in Svelte 4, which really fucking sucks. Because I'd love to give this thing a proper update with some more interesting properties to it, and I just can't. And that really sucks. I'll play around with it more offline, but I gotta call it here because I have to get to bed. I have work in the morning. Let's see who's online. Yeah, I was hoping to get something better in the Svelte realm. Ooh, Time Enjoyed is doing stuff involving Svelte. That's cool. We'll see if she's having the same pain that I have. Probably not. But also just having the chance to raid her in quite a while, so we're gonna do that. Okay, let's get that raid started. Okay, cool. Oh, she just pulled up ChatGPT to ask, though. I don't know if I want to raid her anymore. I don't know if I want to support the ChatGPT use, honestly. Yeah, I've seen the chat. Although I do want to keep it in the programming space, so we are gonna raid her. Alright, so yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. I'm hoping the next stream's gonna be Wednesday. It might be Thursday. We'll see how the week goes. We're gonna try and continue on the code stuff. I'm gonna see if I can figure out some stuff offline with this and clean it up a bit, because it's gonna be a mess to upgrade this library. I need to reorg it really badly, unfortunately. I've really let it get kind of out of hand. And I gotta bring it closer to like the way that Windstorm was organized a little bit. Anyway, oh, you know, let me go to this real quick. End it here. So yeah. But Wednesday, Saturday, planning to be the next streams. We'll do code on Wednesday. Actually, I might do games on Wednesday, code on Saturday. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, everybody, and for the raids. I'll see y'all next time.
I'll look at that. Oh, Axel. Hey, Axel, 669. Thank you for the raid.